Hey guys, I am not getting much student work completed, and I'm going to assume it's because of the change to Google Classroom, and maybe there's some confusion on the work that I'm posting and how I would like for you to complete it. So I created this quick little presentation just to walk you through it. You can look at it, you can show your parents, that's fine. But grades, as I posted yesterday, grades are going to be counted, and so you need to start setting aside some time to do this work. Now, I have designed my daily work to be something that can be completed within about 20 to 40 minutes. Like, I'm not planning on you, like, and that's pretty much the class time, right? And most of it can be finished in about 20 minutes. Some things might require you to go a little bit longer if there are readings involved. For instance, if there's a reading quiz, it might take you a little bit longer to do that. So let's go through this real quick. When you open up Google Classroom, you have something like this. It'll show you your different classes. So obviously this one is mine, and you can see what classes I'm a part of. And so you should have something set up for each of your classes. And so for this one, we're going to select English 1 Honors. When you click on English 1 Honors, let's walk through this. It'll have your title. It'll tell you a period. You will have stream here. This is where you post questions that are for everybody. Or if you're trying to get a hold of me real quick, this is an easy way to do it. This is also where new assignments are posted. So when I post things to classwork, it'll add it to the stream. So every day when you go to your classrooms, you need to be checking the stream, because this is a real quick idea of what you should be working on. Also over here, it'll tell you what upcoming things you have that are due. All right. So let's look at classwork. Under classwork, I have things organized by the week. Okay. You will have classwork and notes, which you need to click on and open, and then whatever supporting documents that go with it. Okay. So for instance, this one had a common lit assignment, which I am checking. This one has a book list that students are using to check from. So let's start off by looking at classwork and notes. When you open classwork and notes, it should look like, well, for me it looks like this. Notice it tells me that's how many have been assigned. This is how many have it's turned in. And then you have the button to actually select slides. So when you open this, it looks like this. There are 5 slides, Monday through Friday. So for instance, this one is for Wednesday. It'll tell you the day, it'll tell you the topic, and then it'll have something that says learn. So this is where I'm putting the precise vocabulary that we're going over. So if you notice this one, it says revising the research question. So we're going to define revise. We're going to look at what practical means. So practical revision, and then also assumptions. So these are all things that we're going to discuss down here. And then you'll have a you do section. And it tells you write your current research question here. And so you just click on the text box and enter in your research question. And then it's going to say revise your research question by responding to each of the following questions. So these are things that you have to work through, because I'm looking to see if you can have a valid research question. So you need to answer this as specifically as possible. Remember, this is a grade. Okay, so you just click through and answer all of it. If you have questions, you can message me on here. I can make comments on this. We can work through it together. If you text me and let me know that's what you want to do, it's not very difficult. Okay, so every week you will have 5 slides that need to be responded to. So what does it look like for me when I get work? Well, here's what it looks like for me. It says, classwork and notes. Obviously, there's no due date. Like I said, I'm not really focusing on due dates. However, you've got to turn work in. As I posted yesterday, Dr. Bainey has said that work will be graded and entered into gradebook. Okay, I gave you a little bit of leeway for the last report card because I haven't seen you since spring break, so I only counted the work that we did in class before spring break. All right. And so from here on out, though, I am checking Google Classroom and Common Lit and, these other things that I've posted on here. All right. So it just tells me straight up, missing assignment. It's a draft. So that means that this student's not done yet. Right. So I'm not going to grade it yet. However, this student turned it in as complete. So I graded it. And it looks like this student probably should have spent a little bit more time on it. Okay. Missing just means that you've started it, but you haven't finished it. All right. So this is what I'm using to grade. Now, I know it looks like a lot of grades so far, but keep in mind, the more grades there are, the more chance there is for me to drop grades and change your average by, so for instance, what that means is if, let's say you didn't do this Common Lit, right? And so I decide to drop that one. So now you won't be penalized for a 0 there. It'll just be a free grade. You don't have it. All right. So please do the work. All right. Feel free to show this video to your parents or guardians or whoever else. But if you have any questions, here is my phone number. This is my cell number. So you can text me, you can call me. I don't respond to student texts after 5 o'clock, right? Because that's when I have to be mom. So, text me, call me, that's fine. Also, here's my email. Share this information with your parents. Saying that you're confused by the work is not an excuse. You're still expected to do it. Here's my information. You've got to contact me, okay? If it's easier for you to do packets, you got to let me know. I can make all of this into a packet and have it dropped off for you, okay? All right, guys. I'll talk to you later, and good luck.